Greetings once again, spacefaring adventurers. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another episode of Eden Zero, where previously, Homura had entered the fray after being impersonated by a fake trying to get close to Jamalov, all in an effort to get an audience with Draken Joe, member of the Eurasian Says Galactica. Naturally, Homura wasn't going to take this lying down, and gave chase to the assassin, with her revealing herself to be Amira, a member of the Galactic Intelligence Agency. Why did she reveal this? She was still in Homura mode, with the tendency to say what she's thinking out loud. When method acting backfires, gotta love it. And while Amira tries to take out Homura for learning her secret, Homura manages to deflect a sniper shot Amira sends at her, and almost does Amira in with her own attack. It's kind of like if you've ever played Overwatch, and you're going up against a Widow as a Genji, and you just use the deflection. Sometimes you get a headshot, and it's like, I don't know if there's a bigger insult than being killed with your own deflected bullet, but it's pretty sweet when you're someone who does it to someone else. Regardless, the rest of our heroes do their best to take on Jamalov, but Hermit reveals that he's, well, surprise, surprise, cheating. And Hermit says, why not just cheat right on back? And using Wise's account, Hermit continues to buff Shiki, even turning him into a massive kaiju-like monster, as well as turning off Jamalov's invincibility, which was the biggest thing keeping him safe, as Shiki's power in the digital world is kind of relegated to an equal amount to his power in the real world. So he whittles through Jamalov's HP, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Jamalov has no choice but to retreat lest he die, and Hermit's mind is brought back to her body. Unfortunately, she's still not willing to join the crew of Eden, simply wishing to take some time before she re-enters Digitalis permanently, and asks that her body be returned to the Iron Hill. As the rest of the crew tries to understand why Hermit is still in such a desperate place, they're attacked by the hacker Spider, who was Jamalov in Digitalis, come to exact his revenge on those who defeated him. With Hermit being the only one who could possibly match hacking wits with Spider, could she be pulled out of her depression in time to save the Eden Zero? Join me as I find out, won't you? Oh god. Try and beat me in this world. You got lucky before, but I promise you I'm not gonna lose like that again because you'll be dead. Jeez, what the heck? Is he overloading the systems? Yeah, it's gotta be. What was that? It sounded like an explosion. He is causing Eden Zero to be destroyed from within. How? What do we do? Muskui. Cower in fear. If this continues, the entirety of the Eden Zero will be destroyed. You can't just sit around here. Are you able to restore functionality to the ship systems? The only one capable of doing that is Hermit, but that's her choice to make. And what are we waiting for? Let's go get her. Are you listening to us, Hermit? Yes, I heard all of it. You're the only one who can handle a situation like this. I'm afraid I can't help. Just evacuate the ship. Hermit, please. I'll see if I can talk to her. Count me in. I'm coming in too. Aye, what am I supposed to do? Die? Master Wise and sister, we need to begin repairs right away. I knew I should have stayed on Norma. Please, can I? Okay, you can't help. Shut up. Let's go. Oh god. Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Oh, Hermit. If I die, so be it. Jeez. I'm coming, Hermit. Ship or no ship. I'm getting you out of here. I'm not taking no for an answer. I don't care anymore. Ether accelerator. Here it comes. This is one thing I am in no real mood to return to, but let's try to get through this fast. This is a device that will save many machines to come. You mean it? Is that possible? Well, we want you to help us craft it. And you're the only one who can do this. Mankind is desperate for your help. Will you consider lending us a hand, Hermit? Of course, I would be honored. Thank you, Dr. Mueller. Firework. 15 years ago, planet Newton. Mueller Royal Laboratories. Was there always apples floating around this planet? God, I really don't remember that. This is the Ether Accelerator, prototype number 6. That's a pretty dangerous looking cannon. I know it appears intimidating, but once complete, we can save all the machines on Planet Hook. But we've run into a problem. We're unable to stabilize the Ether Fusion Reactor with the technology at our disposal. If you're really trying to stabilize an ether of this size, I see why you need my help. What's the Planet Hook you mentioned? It's a world full of sadness, not too far away from where we are. It's where machines discarded and abandoned by human beings spend the remainder of their lives. It's tragic, really. Machines lost without anywhere to go, without any purpose. On top of that, Planet Hook is suffering from a serious shortage of ether. That's awful. Is this planet full of apple ether? Just thinking about that, I'm really stuck on the apples. I don't remember thinking about that when I read this chapter. Once the ether accelerator is completed, we can resupply the planet's ether and rectify this. What you're doing is very kind-hearted. I don't understand. Why are you going through all the trouble to save a planet like that? Just as machines need humans, humans can't live without machines. There's a special bond that connects us. Despite it coming from him, this is actually stuff that really did play in later in the series. The connection between humans and robots goes a lot deeper than you would think. I believe friendship exists between us. It may sound odd, but I'm more than ready to do whatever it takes to protect that special bond. Ugh, how embarrassing. I suppose I let myself get carried away for a moment. So sorry, don't say that. I thought your words were beautiful. I would be honored to help with your research however I can. Yeah. Are you listening to me? There's no point in doing this. He's damaging the ship faster than we can repair it. But we have to do whatever we can. Increase the ship's seal to full power. What are you doing? Can't you just fix this shit with your healing ability? My healing power only works on living beings, idiot. If all five shining stars of the Demon King were here, then it might be a different story. Will you cut it out? Oh god. It won't be long now until all of you are blasted to smithereens. Let that be a lesson to what happens when you cross me, mongrels. God, this guy. Look at the pathetic look on your stupid faces. I love it. I'm gonna love what happens to you later. Hermit, come on. I know you're in there. Open the door. We're running out of time. Hermit, please. No good. The whole thing is locked up. Oh, I have no choice. Leave this to me. Stand back. Sorry for the property damage. Don't you get it? You're the only one who can save us. Without you, everyone on the ship is doomed. They will all be destroyed. It's up to me. A very familiar situation. They will all be destroyed. It's up to me. Easy there, Hermit. How about you take a break for a second, huh? I'm so close. I can't lose my focus when I'm this close to finishing up the calculations I need to stabilize the ether fusion reactor. Alright, if you say so. I can't help but notice that humans and machines work side by side here at Mueller Royal Laboratories. Why is that? That's our laboratory's motto. We believe in Dr. Mueller. I'm sorry. I can't. I think that's great. Humans and machines working together? You think I could be friends with a human? If you look around, you'll see you already have human friends. He's right. Hi, Hermit. Unfortunately, I'm not a human like the others, but can we be friends? Oh, you mean it? You really want to be my friend? We're pretty much colleagues. Sure, why not? We should go shopping together. We'll hang out sometime, you know? Oh. Iced apples. Huh? You're still going to Planet Hook? Mm-hmm. And the machine scientists are going as well. There's on-site work to be done. Do you have to go? Hook is a planet only for machines. Humans can't go there. But why do all the machine scientists have to go? Believe it or not, that is how big the operation is. We have to install the receiver for the ether accelerator, and it is most certainly not a one-man job. It's going to take every one of us. Nobody told me about this. Your job is here. It's up to you to finish the ether accelerator with Dr. Mueller. But what if I mess everything up? I have many worries, but that's not one of them. We all trust you. Have faith in yourself. I'm sure it will work out just perfectly. Yeah. Dr. Mueller told me this operation is going to save tons of machines. Isn't that amazing? Very much so. Once the operation is over, I hope to do something just as amazing for the human. What do you think of that? Knowing Dr. Mueller, the only thing he's probably want is a back massage. Hope you're good with your hands. You're so right. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. In the year 477, June 18th, the moment is truly upon us. We receive word for those on-site personnel that the receiver is placed and ready to go. Ether accelerator testing complete. All systems green. Not to worry. Each one of your calculations was perfect. Hey, Doctor, once we finish up here, something is just on my mind. What is it? I wonder if maybe you want to be my friend? You'll have to forgive me, because I thought we were already friends to begin with. Ha ha. Really? Set everything in motion. Prepare to fire ether accelerator C7. Do your best, everyone. Firing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Firing. The hopeful music. Grand hopeful music playing. Thank you, subtitles. After all, Planet Hook's ether storage will finally be resolved. So many machines will be saved thanks to this emergency. Port 207 is malfunctioning over here on Planet Hook. It's not going to work. The ether that we're using doesn't seem to be compatible with the receiver. What? This is port 201. Oh, God. Yeah. If you don't shut off the accelerator, Hook will be destroyed. Ether is overloading. No. How did this success mission accomplished? I say this from the depths of my soul. Mushroom did a great job on this. He did it a lot in Fairy Tail, but a lot more in Rave Master. Creating characters I hate. he kind of let off a lot when it came to Fairy Tail, but oof, I mean, even in terms of Eden Zero, it wasn't as bad as it was in Rave Master. Some of the characters, even the worst of characters, they never quite got as evil as this. Even the worst of them, just... Oh, man. Let's just say Hermit's feelings are very founded, in my opinion. Huh? Now dispose of that vile garbage immediately. Doctor? I don't understand what's going on here. You seriously haven't figured it out. It's because all your androids are ridiculously stupid. You built the ether accelerator cannon, a weapon of mass destruction. I built something that horrible? That's right. It was revolting having to work so close to you, but it all paid off in the end. Operation Cleaner's mission was to destroy all trash on Planet Hook, and all in one fell swoop. This can't be happening. I figured it would be best to keep you here in case something went wrong along the way. Oh, you don't need you anymore. But you said that man and machine had a bond, and we could be friends. What? Humans are clearly superior. We'll destroy every living machine in the universe to prove it. How dare you and those vermin parade around with your bullshit empathy, pretending to be humans when you're the farthest thing from one. Mueller is by far the greatest scum this series has ever created. Maybe in general for just Mashima, period. Maybe it's just because it's been a while since I've seen a lot of older stuff in Fairy Tail, and I've gone through Rave Master, and even when it comes to Dead Rock now, it's like, I just really hate Mueller. There's no character in Mashima's work that comes to mind that I hate more than Mueller. It's like, you broke the mold on that one, man. Or maybe it's just because of how many times we have to deal with Mueller and his jank ass. Just kill that thing. I'm not kidding. It makes me want to puke. Put the damn thing down. Hold on a second there, Doctor. Let's think rationally. The operation was a huge success, and she is still useful, isn't she? So how about we conduct an experiment on her with the ether extractor? Oh yes, that could be interesting. No, Doctor, please don't. Relax, Hermit. It's just me, your friend. Yeah. I really don't want to see this. It's not as terrible as in the manga, but I don't know. The anime gives things a nicer look, but what's the delay? Increase the power, damn it. The subject might not withstand any more torture. Who cares what happens to the pile of junk? I want to see it blown to hell. But remember the androids during the C7 operation 2 years ago? They've all been destroyed. This is the last one remaining. I doubt she'll last longer. After being experimented on in nearly 2 years straight. Don't tell me you feel pity for this piece of trash. Filthy machine. Now smile. Yes, good girl. Isn't that better? Now hold still and smile. Guess it can't be helped. Yeah, but he always does the same thing. It gets boring. This better be the last one today, like he promised us. God, I love that face of yours. Keep smiling like a good little girl. Well, she lasted pretty long. Sure did. The little android and the doctor. Who do you think you are? Don't let the scientists escape. You're taking control of floors A through F. Hey, there's another floor below us. I'm going in. You discovered an android that appears to have been tortured. The damage is severe. Don't you dare touch that. That's mine, my personal guinea pig. That's enough whining, Dr. Mueller. Your experiments of terror are coming to an end. We're shutting down this laboratory, as ordered by the authority of the Interstellar Union Army. Let go of me at once. Stop resisting. Know who you're messing with? Don't touch me, you cretin. Hey, you. Where are you going? You're safe now. You have a lot of questions for you to answer. I doubt she'll ever recover from this. She finally has her freedom. The least we can do is let her pick her own grave. It's cartoonish how evil Mueller is, but at the same time, it always seemed like he just had an inferiority complex. Like he didn't want to be outdone because machines had such a greater computing power. He never really dived into just how deep his odd psychosis and obsession went. But at the same time, Mashima wanted to create an irredeemable monster, and he did a good job at that. Cause fuck that guy. Cause honestly, even when it comes to other humans, he's no better. He talks about humans being superior, and then the things he does to humans are also just as terrible as what he did to Hermit. So it's just like, you know what, this guy's trash. So much so that I could watch him be killed over and over and over again. There's no way that could happen. That's why I went to Digitalis, where I never had to see another human again. But now, watch out. Oh, and stuck dealing with humans again. Shiki, Master, you guys trying to catch that? What an idiot. Oh, sorry. Hermit, please. You're the only one who's capable of saving us. Come on. I refuse to help humans. Well, we're androids also. And I understand that Witch and Sister have been two of your closest friends. I hate androids who side with humans just as much. This room is going to collapse soon. Can I talk to you for a second? Please, Hermit. I want you to look into my eyes when I say this. I don't need to know why you hate humans so much. It's actually none of my business. But I can promise you one thing. The humans here do care about machines. After all, Happy is my best friend and he's an android. That's right. And Homero's previous teacher was Valkyrie. She's very important to me. Wise is friendly with everyone here for the most part. And then Wise. And she grew up on a robot planet raised by machines. I understand all that. Because Grand Bell is home to all of us as well. When he left the robots, they were each infected. The virus made them all turn violent. Can you imagine that? The people who you saw as friends suddenly attacking you and to spend your whole life with them. Very relatable. But even after all that, Shiki still thinks that those machines as his friend. He never felt lonely because he always had them by his side. Shiki isn't like anyone I've known. Whether they're human or machine, he only sees them for their heart. You don't understand what I've been through. No one can, so I'm alone. Humans made me forget who I am. No, we don't know. Then just leave me alone. Evacuate a ship and let me die here. We're not just gonna leave you here. Why not? Because you've been crying this entire time, haven't you? Those tears are because you know, deep down in your heart, that not all humans are bad, but everything you feel towards humans is valid, and I can understand that you still can't trust them. How about this? Just follow your instinct. I've come this far because I chose to believe in you. I guarantee that faith in you is why I'm not leaving this ship. What do you want, Hermit? It's up to you. I just wanted to have human friends. It can be a really cruel thing when you have a pure wish, and it seems like you get punished for it. I don't know how many of you it's happened to, but it really can take you to a dark place when something that seems so simple that you wanted from the bottom of your heart, that it seemed like it would be simple to achieve, but then things go wrong and you lose a lot of yourself in the process. That's why it's sometimes easy to see how certain people become villains, or they do the wrong things, or go down a very dark path. Sometimes you lash out at those you perceive as having hurt you, and sometimes you internalize that and just wish for it all to end. And I can only imagine how long it was until she actually got any sense of herself back. Ultimately, Mueller's reasoning for hurting her like this don't matter, because she was hurt, and it's a hurt that may never truly go away. But at the same time, there's always something that needs to be remembered. Don't lose sight of who you are. Don't let your grief make you become just as cruel and terrible as those who hurt you. Easier said than done. But it's important not to feed into that cycle of pain for the sake of others and your sake as well. At least that's what I take away from it. Like, Hermit's story was always the one that, always destroyed me the most. I don't know what it says that even where I am now towards the end of the manga that I still say that, but Hermit's story was always the one that I empathize with the most, because it's cruel in a way that I just would love nothing more to give Hermit a hug and say, I'm sorry. Oh, color literally returning to her cheeks. Oh, and there you go. What happened? The Zero systems are rapidly recovering. It's gotta be Hermit. Let's go. Yep. That's the Hermit I know. Holy crap, the damage is being undone. Wait, what's going on here? No, this can't be happening right now. How are my systems being hacked? Emerald Sector, X64332, Y42560, Z13760. I've locked onto your location. Oh god. I didn't realize that's what a ship looked like. You mean you know where I am? I'm sure you realized the little detail when you hacked into the Eden Zero. But your measly little ship is just so happens to be in a super extended range cannon. Stop. You're in range of our cannons, but I'm kidding. It's Firework, stupid. He wet himself. Did you see the look on his face? You saved us all, Hermit. You're the coolest. Just like I said, she has the most wonderful smile. It really is a moment that is like, it doesn't undo what was done, but it's the first step towards healing. And it's just allowing yourself to be happy. Like, it's so easy to fall into your own depression and just live there for years. It can be so hard to pull yourself out of that. But if there are those who are willing to reach out and help you get out of that, please let them. I don't know. Maybe I've taken a little too much of this to heart, but Hermit's story is the one that always got me the most. And I say if the story has a good takeaway that can maybe help someone, in any way, shape, or form. Whatever you may be going through, let the lesson be don't go through it alone. That's just my opinion. For what it's worth, thanks for watching.